Religious properties were built to serve their neighborhoods, and so at Partners for Sacred Places, we believe that neighbors should be a part of the conversation about how these properties are used.
Becoming more engaged, more familiar, and more accessible to the wider community can bring congregations new revenue as well as new life and vibrancy, as members see the buildings used in service to the community. Finding new partners, new advocates, new users for the building is a key aspect of sustainable stewardship in the 21st century.
In this video, we'll help you expand your vision of who could be partners and friends in your community, the opportunities for community vibrancy that your buildings can make possible, and how to start conversations that lead to collaboration.
As a congregation engages its wider community, there are a few key first steps to take.
First, learn to describe yourselves in a way that is accessible to people of different backgrounds. A good exercise to help congregations connect with different people of different faith traditions is to come up with a short elevator pitch that does not use religious language. Describe your congregation's past, present, and vision for the future in your community without relying on spiritual or religious vocabulary. As you brainstorm, you'll find that your congregation has many values that will resonate with folks of different backgrounds: hospitality, justice, safety, equity. There are lots of people and organizations that care about the same things you do. We suggest a small group of individuals familiar with the congregation brainstorm ideas for the elevator pitch. And then, once you have a good one, write it down and use it to introduce your congregation to community members.
Next, rediscover what you have to offer. It is really important to take a fresh look at your facilities and property to see what it could make possible. Most congregation members haven't walked through their entire buildings in the last 5 or 10 years. And if you don't know what you have, how are you going to offer it to the community? Take an intentional walk through your building and take inventory of all the amenities you have. Look past the water stains and the ceiling cracks and the paint color. Look for seating capacity, natural light, acoustics, comfort, accessibility. Getting a better understanding of what you have helps you think about what could be possible.
After you describe your values in non-religious terms and get reacquainted with your building, think of who are the easy conversation partners. If you have a gym with a stage, think about local theater groups or after-school programs. Empty classrooms? Think about alternative and adult education groups, mental health providers, or nonprofits that need office space. If your congregation has a commitment to children and youth, identify organizations that work with students or young families. If you value food security, identify food pantries, community gardens, and groups that address hunger. And make sure to include representatives from local government, the Chamber of Commerce, and your public library. These folks are always excited to learn more about community-minded groups like you.
After you identified the list of folks you want to talk to about your sacred place, call them. Tell them that your congregation is looking for new partners and building users, that you need their perspective. Invite them over and see your facilities and talk about possibilities and potential they see. You can do this in a couple of different ways.
First, individual tours and community conversations. You can invite individual organizations or a small group of community representatives to tour your facilities and talk about their initial ideas for who could use the space and how.
Second, if you have a pretty clear idea of the kind of partners you want to engage or the kinds of activities you want to host in your facilities, you might want to invite local experts in those areas to have more focused conversations. Think about the organizations that offer the kinds of programs you want to house, and organizations who represent the kind of folks you want to serve. A representative focus group can help build a strategy for partnership, especially for larger portions of a congregation's building.
Finally, congregations who want to really get their name out in the community and engage a wide variety of organizations and groups can host a public event that invites 30 to 40 community stakeholders into the conversation. This could be community asset mapping events, town halls, and open houses. Any of these events can be successful in engaging a diverse array of community members in conversation about the congregation, its facilities, and how they can become a more active and engaged member of the wider community.
Now, you can learn more about Partners Community Engagement Services on our website and contact us for free resources that can help you lay the essential groundwork for community collaboration. Call or fill out an inquiry form on our website to learn more.